Hi everyone! Today we're going to be talking about scale degree names. So scale degree names, basically what they are is that each note of a scale has a special name and it's called a scale degree. So I made like a little table here. Oh, that thing's I made a little table here, and it basically illustrates each of the scale degree names. The first scale degree is called the tonic. The second one is called the supertonic. The third one's called the mediant. The fourth is called the subdominant. The fifth is the dominant. The sixth is the submediant. And the seventh is either the subtonic or the leading tone. But I only wrote leading tone here. So there's a slight difference between scale names when it comes to major and minor scales. In major scales, the seventh of the scale is called the leading tone, and it has a half step between the leading tone and the tonic. Remember, the tonic refers to both the first and the eighth. However, in minor scales, the seventh is actually called the subtonic, and the measure between the subtonic and the tonic is actually a whole step, so that's how you can differentiate those two, but everything else should be the same. So now I'm going to go into the concept of carets. Carets are basically used as notation to indicate scale degrees. So as you can see here, over each of the numbers, there's a little caret there, which just says this is a scale degree. So now I'm going to explain the technical names of each of the scale degrees. So the first one, if you remember, is called tonic, and that is named because it's the keynote. It's the first note in the scale. The second is called the supertonic. So super in English means more or above. So because it's above the tonic, it's called the supertonic. The third one is called the mediant, and mediant, med, middle, because it's in the middle of a standard triad, which is the tonic, mediant, and dominant. So the fourth is called the subdominant, and sub usually means under or less than, so that's where it gets its name from. And so it's under the dominant, subdominant. The fifth is the dominant. This scale degree is actually considered to be the most important, and if you go farther into music theory, you'll understand that the fifth actually often resolves to the tonic again. So back to the first or back to the seventh, back to the eighth. And then the sixth is called the submediant, and that's a little weird, but it's actually called the submediant because it's a mediant below the tonic, but it's the eighth tonic. So if there's another there's another row under seventh, there would be eighth, and that's also called the tonic. So because the mediant, which is the sixth, is 3 below the tonic, that's why it's called the submediant. And then finally, the seventh, often known as the leading tone, or if you want to call it the subtonic, it's 1 under the tonic, or 2, it leads back to the tonic. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that helped.